Life after marriage is often painted as a fairy tale, but for celebrities like Jerry Yan and Tong Liya, it is far more complicated. After the shocking revelation of their secret wedding, fans across Asia have been curious about how these two powerhouse figures will balance their personal happiness with their demanding careers. The story of Jerry Yan and Tong Liya has always been one of resilience, timing, and undeniable chemistry. But now the real challenge begins, navigating a life where both career and love are constantly tested under the public eye. Jerry Yan, who has been in the industry for over 2 decades, is no stranger to fame's heavy weight. From his iconic days as part of F4 in Meteor Garden to his successful ventures in acting and music, he has built a legacy that continues to influence younger generations. Tong Liya, on the other hand, is a force of her own. Known for her beauty, grace, and powerful acting performances, she has become a role model for many women in China who admire her ability to reinvent herself, especially after personal struggles in her past. When the news of their wedding broke, fans were divided between excitement and concern. The excitement was obvious, two beloved stars finding happiness together after years of rumors and speculation. But the concern came from another place. What would this mean for their individual careers? Could Jerry Yan, who has always maintained a carefully private lifestyle, continue to thrive in an industry that demands constant visibility? And would Tong Liya, who has fought hard to reclaim her spotlight, have to choose between love and the projects that keep her star burning bright? Sources close to the couple revealed that Jerry and Tong Liya are having honest, heartfelt conversations about their future. Jerry, ever the protective and thoughtful partner, reportedly expressed his desire to take fewer projects so he can focus more on their married life. Tong Liya, on the other hand, is at the peak of her career, with offers pouring in from dramas, films, and even international collaborations. For her, stepping back is not an option, not now, not when her momentum is stronger than ever. Fans, of course, have their own opinions. Some believe Jerry Yan's willingness to prioritize love over career is a sign of maturity and growth, a beautiful reflection of how much he values his relationship with Tong Liya. They argue that Jerry has already achieved legendary status and can afford to take a step back, while Tong Liya continues to rise. Others, however, fear that such sacrifices might create tension later. After all, Jerry has always been known for his passion for performance, and walking away from that entirely could leave a void. Tong Liya's fans have voiced their own concerns. Having gone through so much in her personal life, many want to see her enjoy this second chance at happiness, but not at the cost of giving up her independence. To them, her career is not just a job, it's proof of her resilience, a symbol of her strength, and a legacy she deserves to protect. The idea of her slowing down, even for love, is something that stirs debate among supporters. Industry insiders have been quietly watching the situation unfold as well. Some producers reportedly see Jerry and Tong Liya's marriage as an opportunity. Imagine the buzz if the two were to star in a drama or film together. Others, however, worry that blending their personal and professional lives might backfire. The entertainment world has seen its fair share of power couples, but not all have managed to strike the delicate balance between career ambitions and personal commitments. Despite the whispers, those close to Jerry and Tong Liya describe their bond as strong and grounded. They lean on each other, not just for love, but for guidance. Jerry has often told friends that Tong Liya inspires him to live more openly, while Tong Liya has admitted that Jerry gives her the kind of emotional security she's long been searching for. For them, it seems less about choosing between career and love, and more about finding a way to let both thrive. And yet, the reality of the entertainment industry can't be ignored. Paparazzi have already begun speculating about Tong Liya's packed schedule and Jerry's noticeable absence from recent industry events. Every small move, or lack of movement, becomes fuel for gossip columns. The pressure is real, and the couple knows it. But if there's anything Jerry Yan has proven over the years, it's that he knows how to shield what truly matters to him. Fans online have started sharing their own dreams for the couple's future. Some hope to see them start a family soon, imagining Jerry as a devoted father and Tong Liya as a loving mother who still inspires women with her career. Others want them to embrace their status as a modern power couple, showing the world that love doesn't mean sacrifice, but balance. Of course, there are skeptics too. Critics argue that Jerry's protective nature might clash with Tong Liya's ambition. They wonder if their paths, though united now, might eventually diverge when faced with the unrelenting demands of the spotlight. But fans who believe in their love remain steadfast, saying that Jerry and Tong Liya have already overcome too much and let such challenges break them apart. What makes this chapter of their story so fascinating is that it's no longer about whether Jerry, Yan, and Tong Liya are together. It's about how they will shape their lives moving forward. Will Jerry truly take a step back, focusing on being a supportive husband, or will he find a new way to reemerge in the industry on his own terms? Will Tong Liya manage to continue her rise while protecting the sanctuary of her marriage, or will she feel the strain of being pulled in too many directions? For now, the couple remains tight-lipped, letting their actions speak louder than any public statement. Jerry's quieter presence is already noticeable, while Tong Liya continues to shine in her projects. Together, they are slowly writing a story that fans can only watch unfold one decision at a time. At its heart, this is not just a celebrity love story. It's a story about compromise, ambition, and the delicate dance between career and love. It's about two people who, despite all odds, found each other at the right time and are now navigating a world that constantly demands their attention while they try to protect what's most precious, their happiness together. As we continue to follow Jerry, Yan, and Tong Liya's journey, one thing is clear: whatever choices they make, they will be made hand in hand. And perhaps that's what sets this love story apart. Not the glamour, not the fame, but the quiet, steady determination to face the future together, no matter what it demands. In the weeks following their wedding, Jerry, Yan, and Tong Liya have remained mostly private, offering only brief glimpses of their life together. But even in their silence, the industry and the fans have not stopped talking. For a couple of their stature, every move, or lack thereof, creates waves. And it's within those ripples that the true complexity of their journey begins to show. One of the hottest topics online has been Jerry Yan's decision to take an unofficial step back from major projects. Insiders claim that he turned down at least 2 high-profile drama offers, including one from a streaming platform that was willing to pay an unprecedented sum just to have his name on the cast list. To fans, this speaks volumes. Some see it as a sign of love, proof that Jerry is prioritizing his new marriage. Others, however, question if this might mean Jerry is quietly preparing to retire from the spotlight. Tong Liya, on the other hand, has been moving in the opposite direction. Since the wedding, she has been spotted at production meetings, rehearsals, and fashion events. Her schedule is relentless, and yet, she continues to shine. Industry analysts argue that this is Tong Liya's moment, the time when she can solidify her place not just as an actress, but as one of China's most influential cultural figures. And for that, stepping back now would be a mistake. But as admirable as her ambition is, it does not come without cost. Some reports suggest that Jerry, though supportive, has quietly voiced his wish for Tong Liya to take more time for herself and for their relationship. Close friends have revealed that Jerry is not asking her to give up her career, but to find a rhythm that allows them to truly live as husband and wife, not just as 2 stars crossing paths between projects. This dynamic has led to endless speculation online. Fans have flooded social media with debates, some even creating hashtags like Jerry Liya Balance and Love or Career. Supporters argue that this is not a matter of choosing one over the other, but of redefining what balance looks like for modern couples in the spotlight. For many fans, Jerry and Tong Liya's love story is already revolutionary because it shows that even the biggest stars must grapple with the same questions as ordinary people. How do you build a future together when the world keeps pulling you in different directions? Adding to the pressure are the industry whispers. Producers, directors, and agencies are quietly keeping tabs on the couple. Some believe the solution lies in collaboration, a joint project where Jerry and Tong Liya could merge their worlds, sharing the stage instead of dividing their time. Imagine, they say, a grand romance drama starring the two, blending their real love story with fiction. The ratings would be explosive, the attention unmatched. But others warn that this might be too risky. Mixing personal love with professional work has ended in disaster for many celebrity couples before. The fear is that if such a project were to falter, it could place unnecessary strain on their marriage. And for two people who have fought so hard for their happiness, such a gamble may not be worth it. Meanwhile, fans continue to dream. Some share fan edits and montages of Jerry and Tong Liya together, imagining them as co-stars in the drama of a lifetime. Others are more grounded, expressing hope that Jerry will find a new creative outlet, perhaps as a producer, director, or mentor, so that he remains in the industry without overshadowing Tong Liya's rising career. There's also the question of family. Rumors have already begun circulating that the couple may be considering parenthood. For Jerry, who has always been described as deeply nurturing, the thought of becoming a father has sparked warmth among fans who picture him embracing fatherhood with the same passion he once gave to his music and acting. Tong Liya, too, has spoken in past interviews about her desire for a complete family life, though she's always emphasized her commitment to her work as well. This possibility has sent fans into a whirlwind of excitement. Social media is filled with comments like, "Imagine Jerry as a dad. He'd be the most protective father ever, and Tong Liya deserves the happiness of a family after everything she's been through." For many, the idea of Jerry and Tong Liya building a family together is the ultimate happy ending, one that balances both love and legacy. Yet even here, challenges loom. The public will always demand answers, always push for updates, and the pressure to conform to expectations can be overwhelming. For Jerry and Tong Liya, protecting their choices while living authentically may be their hardest role yet. And so, the story continues, not in the headlines of their secret wedding anymore, but in the quieter, more personal choices they are making every day. It is a story that fans are desperate to follow, not just because they are stars, but because they mirror the struggles of so many. The struggle to find balance, the struggle to protect love, and the struggle to remain true to oneself in a world that demands everything all at once. What lies ahead for Jerry, Yan, and Tong Liya? Will they find that perfect balance between career and love? Will they step into a new phase as parents, or perhaps surprise everyone with a groundbreaking joint project? No one knows for sure. But one thing remains certain, their story has captured hearts, and their journey is far from over. And maybe, just maybe, that's the beauty of it. Love stories don't end with "I do." They begin there. And Jerry, Yan, and Tong Liya are only at the start of theirs.